The Residency 5 is about building bodies of work, creating the same values that we put into the beginnings of this company, of empowering that writer completely in the process, putting that writer in the middle, right in the heart of it, from day one. The first writer who was invited into this was Katori Hall. Katori.
So humble.
Anyway, Katori, I also work up at Juilliard, and I met Katori there and was just so wowed by her as an individual and by her work.
I feel as though everyone in this room is my family. I feel like I'm the luckiest playwright in the world. It is so hard for a young artist to feel embraced, to feel supported, and to feel heard. Just to tell you guys a little bit about her village. Her village is actually a real place. It was actually a housing project that was built for white immigrants at the end of World War II. But over the years, it became a place where it was predominantly black, and it was a very concentrated area of poverty in Memphis. It existed in the third poorest zip code in the entire nation. So growing up, her village was always, the subject of a lot of urban lore, like, oh, don't go over her village is this, her village is that. But when I was growing up, instead of going to daycare, I went to the hood. My mother would take me over to my grandmother's house, and that's where I met a lot of young kids who either grew up in her village or grew up in another housing project, Lamar Terrace or Foot Homes that was close by. So I learned at a very young age that these people were not bad black boogeymen. They were people. They were people who had families. They were people who had hearts. And they were people who had dreams. And so as I grew older, I took a moment to pay homage to those young people that I had connected with. And it comes from truth. And it comes from a deep desire to represent people in an extremely complicated way. And I just want to thank you guys for allowing me to do that. And it's been a hard road for her village. A lot of people are like, oh no, it's too many custom black people up there. I just have to thank you for, pushing all that to the side and seeing that, there was great nuance there, and that was a story that deserved to be told.
This is a very special day. There are days, and then there are days like these that are very, very special days. My first play I directed was My Children, My Africa, so it's extraordinarily like when I actually bumped into Apple over coffee, I might weep a little, because I think what he is doing, I actually think there's a dialogue between what's happening in both of these rooms. I think we're in really good hands for a very exciting, really devastating journey that needs to be told.